Hi, how are you? It's Angela with Quarter Inch Seam. It's just me. There's only ever me. Just me. Anyway, it's Sunday. I always sew on Sunday. You know this. If you've watched any of my videos, you know I sew on Sundays. Because sometimes I sneak in 15 minutes. I leave my desk. I work from home in the office on the other side of this room. And sometimes I'll sneak in and get like 5 minutes of, I don't know, just to be in my sewing room. I don't know about you, but I just love being in here sometimes. Sometimes, it's just it's my little getaway. It's always a disaster. There's always stuff everywhere, but it's mine. Those of you who know me, or if I haven't mentioned it before, I love to read. I'm probably most passionate of the hobbies that I have. Reading is probably the one that I do the most of because I can do it every single day and it's easy to pick up and do for just a few minutes. But quilting and sewing and then crochet are the next things on my list. So I try and slip over here, during the week when I've had a stressful day or what have you, and just get a few minutes in. Anyway, it's Sunday afternoon. When I just, we really work hard to make Sundays our day of rest. Not necessarily from a religious perspective, but from a religious perspective, like it's our day to rest, to try and do the things that fill your cup up. So I hope that you do that too. I hope that you find, maybe it's not Sunday, maybe it has nothing to do with, with your faith. But it just fills me back up. It just kind of energizes me to do the other things that I have to do during the week and the things that sometimes I don't enjoy doing. Whatever. Anyway, okay. So what was I thinking about? What was I doing this week? My disclaimer with all my videos is this is not a tutorial. I'm not going to teach you anything. I simply come in here, I sew, I crochet, I tell you what I'm working on. That's really it. That's what I do. And I hope that you are sewing too. I hope maybe you've got your phone propped up or you've got a computer monitor or a TV and you're watching me and we're just having a chat. That's what this is all about. And it came about because there's so many, YouTube, and I don't know if you're supposed to say that. There's so much social media out there that teaches you how to do stuff, which is fantastic. I've learned how to do just about everything that I've learned to do in terms of, my hobbies, through social media and through being able to watch other people do it and stop and start and stop and start and pause, but sometimes that gets overwhelming. And sometimes I feel like I watch a tutorial and somebody has gotten through a project or they've, 20 minutes later, they've finished something. Listen, I have so many projects that I have started and not finished. Some of them I've cut the fabric out. Some of them I go out and buy the fabric with the pattern in my hand and still haven't started them years later. But you know what? I've also learned to be okay with that. I don't know if you are. I mean, it bothers me, but, I don't lose sleep over it. If someday I pass away and all these projects, somebody finds these projects half started and half sewn, and that's okay. That's okay with me because I love it. And I happen to have a husband that is incredibly supportive of my project and my hobbies that, don't necessarily move the needle, because he has his too. And I think that that's really, really important. So this is not, I say all that to say this is not a tutorial channel. It's not about teaching you something. It's not about, perfecting something. If you have something or if you have a question, please put it in the box, put it in the, in the comments, in the box. Jesus, Angela, come on. Put it in the comments, and maybe somebody on this channel will have the answer, or maybe they will. Maybe they have the same question. Maybe I'll have the answer. It's doubtful. And I just realized, if I sew while I'm talking, the whole thing shakes. Sorry. Okay, so what am I working on today? I have to be quick because I don't have a whole lot of battery and I don't have a whole lot of card space on this SD card. But I'm going to show you. Oh my gosh, it's going to be. I started this project, I think, in 2022 because I had wanted to do. I thought it would be a fun kind of a wall hanging. I think I was originally going to do it as a wall hanging, a heart, because the little heart that I had done, I'm still not 100% pleased with it. I may rip it up. I may do it over. I don't know. But this one I thought would be kind of fun. And I used a batik fabric, which I think is going to make it turn out really, really pretty. And I'm doing it in blue. And I actually think the pattern gave two sizes. It gave a wall hanging size, and it gave I think it's probably like maybe like a throw size, or, it's not quite twin size, but something like, like a throw. Anyway, I thought it would look really cute in my guest room because the guest room is all of these shades of blues and kind of oceany blues. And there's a big picture of a sea turtle on the wall. This big, huge frame piece of art that we have. Okay, so I don't know where I cut off. So I'm going to show you one last time what I'm working on. So I'm just going to show you what I'm working on. Let's say that. The battery died. Sorry. Anyway, so I went looking for this quilt because I wanted it for my guest room. I don't know if you heard all that. Blues and greens. So I found this really pretty batik. No, I don't know. I don't remember the name of it. I've bought it years and years ago, and I'm just now getting around to sewing it. So I have no clue what it's called. I have no clue. None. But look how adorable it is. It's these just really pretty little like sea blues and kind of turquoises, greens, and it goes with this picture that we have in our guest room of this sea turtle. Anyway, so it's a strip, kind of a strip quilt. I wanted something easy. That's probably what I went looking for, was easy, quick. I don't know. Quick, it only took me 3 years. Anyway, so you just sew the rows together. So, you have all these different pieces. So that's been a little bit time consuming, but it's super, super easy. It doesn't require a whole lot of brain power. And I'm going to show you where I'm at. And then next Sunday, I'll show you, or maybe one day this week, if I sneak in here from my work, I'll finish it, at least the top. And then you can see the whole thing. And I should also tell you, so it's kind of a narrow quilt. I don't know. It's probably 24, like maybe only 36 wide, just the quilt top. So what I was thinking, and when I hold this up, you can put your comments, you can share your comments with me and tell me what your thoughts are. Because I was thinking, I'd like it to be a little bit more like the kind of a quilt that you could kind of put on yourself. If you were going to lay down and take a nap, or I always get cold watching TV. So I figured you could kind of do that. But I think it's going to need like a 6-inch border, like a big border, or maybe 2 borders. Yeah, let's just pile on the work. It'll take me 5 years to get this done. Anyway, so see, look where I'm at so far. Can you see it? Hold it up. You can see the top. It's cool. It's this blue kind of really scrappy heart. I'm jazzed about it because it's kind of one of those easy, quick patterns that, again, you don't get overwhelmed by, and you see the results of. And once you start putting it together, like, you can really start to see the pattern, which I think is kind of fun. So sorry, Mike. Sorry for the shot on my back. Sorry. So I'm going to sew a little bit more this afternoon. What are you sewing? What are you working on? Nothing? Go get something. Go get something. Or just pull your sewing machine out and putz for a little bit, It'll make you feel good. Yeah, spend a little time on yourself, I think. I mean, it makes me feel better. So anyway, I hope while I was sewing, you were sewing a little bit, and we'll sew a little bit together next Sunday. So grab you a pattern, grab you some fabric, which brings me to my next point. You know, if you are you know, if you love this type of a hobby, and I see this all the time, it's really easy in this in quilting or sewing to get kind of sucked into the whole fabric thing. But if you need extra fabrics, or if you're looking for some stuff that you might not have, or something to go with something, I also I've gotten a couple of things like for borders or for backgrounds or stuff like that at Walmart. Really? Seriously? I don't know. What are you going to do? They got it everywhere now. So my point is, you don't have to spend, if you're not working on a project right now, go get something inexpensive, a couple dollars worth of fabric, and, you know, download or print an easy pattern and come sew with me. Really, go get your stuff. Come on. Have a great week. And I'll see you next Sunday. Don't forget, only a 1/4 inch seam. Bye.